Hey everybody, greatest reward, Morgan McGee. Um, I want to go over what true sanctification is. Um, True sanctification is not being detail oriented. The details are good and they do bring you insight, but they are not the final product. It's the whole argument that brings you the final product. I'll do a greater series on what is true sanctification, but first of all, from what I can tell, sanctification is becoming very jealous of your time, being holding on to it, saying, "What do I need to put this into for the maximum amount of impact?" Um, there is a entrepreneur named Gary Vee. I can't pronounce his last name. Sorry. And he says to the fact of uh, if you were whatever you're doing, ask yourself, if you were the boss of you, would you hire you to do the task you're doing right now? See, if you're searching for stupid stuff on the internet, would you hire you at $100, $200, $300 a day to look at stupid stuff on the internet? If not, you need to cut it out. You need to trim the fat. Now we gotta have a little bit of enjoyment in life, of course, but that's for rest to get to our back to our work. You gotta look at yourself as going to the prize. You gotta look at yourself as an athlete pushing, striving, fighting, not fighting the air, but you know, putting weight down, doing what the other guys not can't, so you can get that crown, so you can pick up that prize, so you can get that more talent. You become very jealous of your time. Um, Number two, in no particular order, um, you go into the word, you want more depth. It's just not reading something to feel good. It's about what is this saying? I want to drown in this. I want to be broken open about this. I want to see how much of a fool I am. I want to be humbled in this word. I want to be ragdolled. Um, I want the word to choke me out. I want it to say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I want it to make me. I want to feel like a fool before the word, searching for that. I know it's a strange feeling, but I've always said humility is the proof of maturity. Getting humbled. You learn the most when you get humbled. Um, Number three, the law. The law begins to make more sense, becomes more precious, becomes more necessary for your life. It becomes the guide of your conduct, all of it. Praying, thanking God after a meal, taking the Sabbath off, um, conducting yourself, standing in the presence of the elderly, not doing work on the Sabbath, um, all the things you look for the minutia, you search out the minutia of the law so you can do that, and as a standard of your love for the law, it's Psalms 119, of course, the long one, all about the law, the appreciation, how it becomes as gold and silver to him. It doesn't become a burden. It becomes something that uplifts him. Now, I'm not up, I love the law, but I'm not up to that level yet. I believe in keeping the law. I'm not up to that level yet. That's the standard by which I strive for, what I would suggest all people to strive for who are serious about the word, even people that aren't, um, who look towards the promises of God. That's the standard to go for. Number four, the well being of others. You seek to never harm someone who's not at war with you. And you look for not only for their well-being right now, but for later on. You don't say, "Oh well, I have to be nice because his feelings are really important. I don't want to become a meanie." No, you warn the people of the coming army. That's on you. If you see a trap, you tell the person. You warn them before they get swallowed up. You don't, not judging others. That's ridiculous. You say there's what you're doing is going to lead to bad choices, bad behavior, bad outcomes. outcomes that are not desirable for you. Okay, if you keep doing subprime mortgages, if you go down this path of what you think this relationship should, is for you, it's not going to end well with you. It never does. If you see the doc of someone who hates you falling down on a load, do not leave it there. Be sure to help them with it. Now, this does not mean we throw pearls before swine. If someone's actively antagonistic or goading you, don't go preaching the word to them. All right, you got to be jealous with your words. But if someone is receptive to being warned to get out of the way of this upcoming train that's coming down the tracks, don't get between a fool and his folly. But if there's someone who's willing to learn, pull them out. You can help them with that. Number five, purity. This world can defile you not only with death, with unclean animals, which I suggest getting away from. Learning Leviticus 11, not touching dead animals, not touching, not merely eating them, but not even touching them. Getting away from their carcasses as much as you can. Do as much as you can. We are here to be pure. The purity is high inside the face of God. It says pure. What men desire is purity in their woman. It's true. Okay, we haven't changed one lick. Um, and God's desire for purity of His bride is higher than our desire for purity of our wife. That's why I love the woman I love. All right. Um, yes. Purity, more purity. How can I be more pure? And it goes to number six, purity of language, not speaking wicked words, not lying, not cursing the deaf, or not just going around cursing people that are not at war with you, or bring harm to them, but and but also not flattering people. Here's a question for you guys. Put down in the comments. Tell me this: what is worse, an insult, undue, or flattery? Which one's more harmful? Um, I've seen so many people. I'll put this on women, ladies. All right, I'm sorry, you're gonna get a little bit of fire on this one. Calling each other brave, or when you're listing the sets of heroes, you go fireman, soldier, teacher. Teachers aren't heroes. Okay, you're not gonna get PTSD from uh, bad uh, bad quizzes. All right, spitballs. Okay, is not shrapnel. Let's not fluff each other up. Okay, so we can get more people through the door, which you guys kind of do. It's kind of that way in the church as of right now. This pedestalizing of women, it's not good. It makes us look very weak. But more to the point of purity of language, we become dreading of ourselves. We can become fearful of what we've said. Woe to me, I cry, I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty. Isaiah 6:5. Our, we are dreading ourselves that we were not that we, our conscience was pricked, but our conscience wasn't pricked enough. We weren't more sensitive. We were saddened by how coarse we have become, how coarse in our language we've become, which goes to our next topic, topic seven. Our conscience doesn't become the final arbiter. It's good, it's a good stepping stone, but God is greater than our conscience. You know this. So we stop going to the point of, am I feel this does this feel good or does this feel bad? You look, God is the final arbiter of what's good and bad. He is the rewarder, not our conscience. So we have to at least get up to our conscience, then go beyond, ask ourselves, search ourselves, look to ourselves. So test ourselves. Say, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong in this. Okay, and it's all going to work out for them if I don't say anything. Maybe I'm being cruel. Okay, very well. How, and give them the argument. Give the other side, the steel man, the argument. Iron Man, the argument. All right, give the other side as good an argument as you can. All right. I haven't seen that as late with my other two videos. I haven't. Sorry. I still love her. She's beautiful and she's good and she's kind and she might be the last pure woman on this earth for all I know. Um, Number 8. Uh, Going to that previous point, when you read the Word of God, it's not merely a searching for the truth, it's also searching for where you're wrong. Okay, what is this? Is this about me? Am I really the Pharisee in this? Am I really the bad guy in this? Am I really doing, you know, am I really, you know, searching for God, or am I playing a part? Or am I just placating my conscience? Or am I going as far as this thing is telling me to go? Or am I just getting my guilt fix in for the week because bad people don't feel guilt and good people feel guilt. Therefore, if you feel guilt, you're good. That's not how that works, but that's the reasoning of a lot of people. Um, and a lot of new believers come under this because they don't have the background um, of the word. They have zeal but no knowledge of the word, and they don't search it out. They don't search out the depth of the word. Um, which comes to the point of you look to not disparage the name of God. You hold the banner. If you go down, then everything else goes down. Then the whole of it's not merely if I look bad, that's one thing. But if I go down this sin path, what does that mean for everyone else as I'm holding the standard? So if you modesty be darned, Lot and his righteousness was holding up Sodom and Gomorrah. If he goes down, if he compromises, then the whole system goes kaput. If I compromise and I'm the last honest manual therapist in town, then God will wipe out manual therapy in Jacksonville, and he should. Oh, all right, because it is unrighteousness, and he eventually brings wrath upon all unrighteousness, as is his prerogative. Glory be to his name, Jehovah. Glory be to the name of his Son. All praise, honor, and majesty to the King of glory. Who is that King of glory? The great I am. This is Morgan Gee. Great is his reward. Thank you very much, and God bless. Oh, and if you like this video, check you might be able to support me with the cryptos and my book, Greatest Reward. Put in the comments may want to buy one. We'll figure something out. Thank you very much, and God bless. Oh, and one last thing. When you're praying, you can't get enough. Um, when there's so much you have to do, but you hear the voice of God saying, as he said to Martha, there's many needful things, but no, she chose the better. You choose intimacy with God more than to do the next thing. You, if that means running into time traps or trouble, you do it. You sacrifice. You want to be more intimate with God. In your prayers, greater intimacy, greater greater revelation, greater confession, greater repentance, greater thankfulness, deeper love. That's what you're looking for. Morgan McGee, thank you very much, and God bless. Look for this yourself. Some more true sanctification in your life. Bye.